Well, good morning, crypto fam. Thanks for joining us on another video adventure as we try to navigate these choppy waters. And I want to welcome everyone and remind everyone I'm not your financial advisor. And this is simply what I'm doing in the ThornCoin world. As everyone knows, ThornCoin is a very hot item right now. And I want to give my thoughts and opinions on this. The last information we got from ThornCoin was on Saturday, and they have talked about what they're doing. They've basically rebranded themselves. They're no longer a lending platform, but a long-term staking platform that also offers short-term staking. Fortunately, ThornCoin put 20% of their total coin supply away that they kept, and it was allocated for staking. So that's where the coins can come from. And their long-term staking program is pretty similar to the old lending, so that the crypto interest rates will be different every day. They're currently giving a bonus of $8 per token in USD for a 900% higher rate of return if you want to go ahead and commit to the long-term staking. So I'm going to pull up the long-term staking here. And it's going to show you that to do long-term staking, you have to put in a minimum of 25 tokens and a maximum of 1,000. And you are going to be locking up your tokens for 180 days. So this is 6 months, and this is a very long-term commitment in the world of crypto. This shows you the rates of return, a little over 1%, 1%. The 12th today, which is almost 1.5%, a very good return rate. So they're getting pretty good return rates. So if you do the long-term staking, essentially you could maybe getting around, let's say, guesstimate 33-35% a month on your return. But you also have to give it up for 6 months. On the short-term staking, you're going to be getting it at a rate of 12% a month. So substantially less, about a third of what you get for long-term staking. But you only have to lock up the coins for 7 days. And I've obviously done the short-term staking, and I actually just renewed my short-term staking today because I was out of town over the weekend, and everything here is active. I put all my tokens back into short-term staking, not long-term. So I'm passing up on the $8 per token benefit of doing long-term staking in order to keep my powder dry and have this released on the 19th. Now, they're estimating the exchange to come out sometime around the 18th. So I wanted to have all of my tokens available for when the exchange hit. If we were to go back and look at LendConnect, from the time it came out on the 11th to the time that it peaked was the 15th, which was 4 days after it launched. Now, LendConnect had the special, I think it was 8 or 10 days of 5% a day. And so there was a huge demand that caused the price to spike very quickly. However, if I had locked up all my tokens for 6 months, I would have missed all of this. And if we go over to Devor, we can see that from the time that it came out, let's say on December 18th, to the time that it peaked around the 15th was less than 30 days. So my feeling on this is to be a little counterintuitive and to do what people are not doing. And I feel like that a lot of people are going to take advantage of the long-term staking at $8 a token, which is great, to get that higher rate of return. But I want to do the short-term staking in case we do get a spike like this, so that I don't miss out on that capital appreciation when I could benefit from a short squeeze. So that's my thought process of what I'm doing on ThornCoin. I'm going to do short-term staking. I'm going to be ready when the exchange hits, because I have a feeling that this is going to be very popular, under high demand, and that we could see a significant spike in price. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if the price goes down to $1 and you don't do the long-term staking and take advantage of the $8, you can miss out on all that income at a higher rate. So there's no guarantees here. You have to pick your poison. However, I feel like this is the best route for me, is always do your own due diligence. But I just wanted to throw this out, let you know where I am. I think the rebranding of ThornCoin is very important, that it's no longer a lending platform, but a staking platform, because that's going to open it up to all the countries. So there's not going to be any restrictions. And obviously, the more countries you can get into, the more investors you can have. So this has been Crypto Doc for Crypto Fam. Out.